So I was cut off from the last video. I was showing you guys how I'm wrapping these stones, and I was in the process of doing this stone. I want to see if I'm on camera. Oh, good. So I'm going to try to complete this one to make it similar to this. So I was telling you before, when I did this, I had a crochet hook, but I don't want to use a crochet hook. I just want to show you how, even if you don't have a crochet hook, you could just use a scissor. So what I was doing was showing you, you have to wrap and knot. So how I'm going to do this now is I'm going to bring this string at the bottom, and I'm going to crisscross it in the back and position it. And then what I'm going to do is slide the scissor underneath the string that's already there. And then, to make it a little easier for me, I'm going to take the scissor and try to slip the scissor underneath and wrap this around it a bit and pull it through. If it doesn't work that way, I'll pull it through just from the bottom. Okay, now what I do is I just push it through from the bottom, and then I'll pull it like this. So now that I have it through, I'm going to slide it at the bottom like this, because I want to make it separate from this one and separate from this one. And once I position it, then I'll knot. So I loosened it a little bit so I could put the knot through, but then I'm going to tighten it again. And I'll press it down on the table to make it a little easier. Okay, and now I'm going to bring this one around so I can knot that one. And I think what I'll do, so I can keep the space open, is I'll bring it around to the front like this. And tighten it like by pulling, but not pulling it too much, just enough. Okay, now I'll knot it. And then I'll knot it one more time. Okay, so you see I added another piece to the side and the bottom. So when I was doing this, you can see I wrapped it a lot. I probably won't wrap it as much on this one, but I think what I'll do is wrap it like this. So I'll take this knot and bring it around to the back so that it could get more detail at the bottom. So I really want a lot of detail at the bottom. So instead of putting it under, I'll just put it towards the back and tie a double knot. And now I'll press it down so that I keep it tight. Okay, so there it is so far. So as you can see, I'm trying to give it a little bit more string and more focus at the bottom, like this one. So now that I have that like that, I think I'm not going to slip it underneath again. I think what I'll do is I'll add something to the side. So I'm going to take this double knotted string and bring it up to the front and do another double knot. And so I did another double knot. Oh, I did another knot and I'm going to double it. So I'll do another double knot. Okay, let me make sure I'm still on camera so I can show you guys the rest. Okay, so that's how it looks so far. And so now I'll show you guys how to finish it. Because right now I think it's finished. It could be a side. I think we'll make it horizontal instead of vertical. So instead of finishing it with this, which was our top, maybe we should do it horizontal and make it this side like that. So what I'm going to show you how I made a loop. So now I'm going to take the knot that I just made and slide it towards this way, like that. So that now it's like this. And now that I did that, I'm going to take the loops, and you see how the loops are now at the top. I'm just going to slide a little bit and put the loop towards the top. And what I'm going to do to make a double bail is, because it's moving a little, use my finger and run it around like that and then make a knot. So keep it like this, spin it around twice, and then put it through not this hole, which is your bail, but this hole where my other finger is. So to make it easier for me, I'm going to put it down on the table, put the yarn through, pull it through, but I'm not going to pull it through completely because I want to make sure my bail is still good. And now that I pulled it through, tighten it and pull the bail and this other string through. So now I have a bail and then I have the other string. And just to make sure, if you don't like how big your bail is, like this, if you don't like it that big, what you can then do is take this other piece of yarn that you pulled through and slide it underneath the string that was there already. So slide this underneath here, and I'm going to see if I can do it while you guys can watch. I don't know if I can do it well without being on the table. I might have to put it on the table so I can do it. Okay, so if you think that bale was too big, then you can take the string that is this string, put it through at the bottom, and make a new bale. All right, so take the old bale. If you think it's too big, take the old bale, and you're gonna slide the old bale underneath and make a smaller bale. So you don't, it doesn't have to be perfect. And so since you can adjust this by pulling on these two strings, make it a little bit smaller. So this will be your new bale. The old one, you're going to wrap and knot, and then you can cut it. And you do 2 knots. And now all you have to do is cut this. The first bale you cut off, and then this string you cut. And so now, if you want a string to put it on, you have your string and you just put it through. And you don't have to even like make a knot. All you have to do is just do a bow so that you can take it off, and then it's done. Let me show you. And then it's done. So I hope you guys like that. You can make it look however you want it to look, but it's easy. Thanks for watching.